TSD News. I'm Ruby-Sian and today we'll be talking about the argument between Cardiff and Bristol Airport on APD. Air passenger duty is a travel tax that was originally introduced for environmental reasons, trying to discourage people from travelling by air. The tax has risen over the years and is currently at £13 when travelling less than 2,000 miles for short haul and £26 when travelling over 2,000 miles for long haul. It is likely to increase up to £75 for short haul and £150 for long haul in the next year. Bristol Airport is the third largest regional airport in England. More than 8.1 million passengers used the airport last year, making 2017 the airport's 8th consecutive year of growth. According to Bristol Airport, turnover was at 8.9 million at the end of 2016, up from 78.9 million in 2015, and is now approaching 90 million in 2017. Robert Sinclair, the chief executive of Bristol Airport, said, "These figures demonstrate that demand for air travel to and from South West and South Wales continues to grow, with more passengers than ever making Bristol Airport the airport of choice." In 2016, Cardiff Airport saw 1.35 million passengers pass through the airport. In 2017, these figures rose by a further 9%, resulting in 1.5 million passengers. Chairman Robert Lewis is aiming to achieve double-digit growth by the end of 2018. The financial year ending March 2017 reported pre-tax loss of just over 5 million compared to just over 4 million the year before. Revenues were also down by 400,000, going from just over 17 million to 16 million in 2017. However, on a financial measure of earnings before interest and taxes, it reported a loss of 896,000 compared to 980,000 a year earlier. Despite the challenges, Cardiff Airport is expecting to break even in the next 12 months for the first time since 2012, and forecasts it will make a profit the following year. Of the Scottish Parliament voted to replace APD with a new devolved air passenger tax by April 2018. It was announced that APD will be cut by 50% in Scotland with the aim to get rid of it entirely in the future. Slashing APD will add 1.3 billion to the Scottish economy and is predicted to create 4,000 jobs according to studies from Edinburgh Airport. The Irish government abolished APD in 2014, which led to an extensive traffic growth at Irish airports by 8% and 52% increase in Northern Ireland residents flying directly from Dublin. So, could Cardiff Airport follow in their footsteps? In 2014, the UK government declined the Welsh Government's request to have control over APD for Cardiff Airport. The UK government declined the request due to the negative impact it could cause for Bristol Airport, which is just 24 miles away. However, 4 main parties in Wales requested the UK government to reconsider the decision. The UK government has looked at the issue of APD devolution in detail over recent years, in line with our commitment in the St David's Day Agreement. We made our position on this matter clear last year, having considered the impacts of devolving APD on nearby English regional airports. We have ruled out the devolution of APD to Wales. In response, First Minister Karen Jones said that Wales is being discriminated against and its economy is being undermined compared to Northern Ireland and Scotland, where the UK government has allowed the devolution of air passenger duty. So, how did Bristol Airport react to the possibility of APD being scrapped for Wales? In response to this, Bristol Airport has joined forces with 7 other regional airports in England to urge the UK government to ensure they are not negatively impacted by the possible devolution of APD to Wales. A 2015 report commissioned by Bristol Airport and carried out by York Aviation stated that the impact on Bristol Airport would be significant, fearing a loss of 33 out of their current 116 routes, a loss of 8.4 million to the South West economy, and a loss of 1,500 jobs over the next decade. As 1.2 million of Bristol's passengers are from Wales, they also fear that if budget airlines pull out of Bristol and move to Cardiff Airport, it will result in a decline in passengers, and would prove very damaging towards their growth strategy. Robert Sinclair, Chief Executive at Bristol Airport, states, "If Wales is allowed to reduce or scrap APD, then it will be at a significant commercial disadvantage to its rival Cardiff Airport. Our catchment areas overlap. We serve the same markets, the same passengers, and in some cases the same airlines. Around 20% of our traffic comes from Wales, so there's a very large market at stake. We see this as the biggest risk facing an otherwise very successful airport serving the South West and Wales." Roger Lewis responds, "We could really grow Cardiff Airport. We could help to grow other airports across Wales. If APT was devolved, and we know it doesn't come at anyone else's expense, this is not about taking passengers from other airports and those that are over the border. This is about growing the demand in Wales." The Welsh Government have raised questions on the accuracy of the projections produced by York Aviation. Cardiff Airport commissioned a research report which was independently carried out by aviation consultancy Northpoint. The report stated, "It appears that the basis of the figures is a series of worst-case assumptions which have been compounded together to generate numbers of completely different order to the ones that we have calculated. For example, they have assumed large numbers of existing services will be lost, including long-haul services that Bristol hope to attract but don't yet exist." It adds, "This report finds that these assumptions are not credible, and in broad terms are actually more likely to be 100 jobs and 2.5 million a year in gross value atom in terms of domestic and short-haul routes, and around 500 jobs and 3 million a year in gross value atom per annum associated with long-haul services." Despite well-publicised commentary suggesting such a move would cause Bristol Airport serious impact, this does not seem to be the case, because we know that the demand for air travel will continue to grow, and the real question is how will we meet that demand? More importantly, devolving or reducing APD in Wales would directly result in a significant positive benefit for both economies, and would give passengers more choice. These joint benefits for the south and west of the UK offer the Westminster Government an important opportunity to begin to rebalance the UK economy. Deborah Barber adds, "It can boost passenger numbers at our airport by 500,000 a year, and the numbers of airport-related jobs by some 27%, which increasing the amount of inbound tourism by 41%. Roger Lewis said to the BBC that it would cost around £1 million a year for the airport to get rid of APD. With the budget of £16 billion, it would definitely be feasible. He continues to say, "It's a small amount of money, but the economy boost would be far greater than £1 million. Using a popular online survey software called SurveyMonkey, I have collected data on people's airport choices and their reasons for making these choices. 88% of participants stated they live in Wales, and the remaining 12% from England. I asked participants, what is your airport of choice? 25% responded Cardiff Airport, 27% responded Bristol Airport, and the remaining 46% chose other airports which were all located in England. Although these results show a small difference between the airport's popularity, there are some patterns that highlight some interesting statistics. Out of the 51% that live in Wales, 16 chose Bristol Airport and 20 chose other airports located in England, resulting in 15 Welsh people saying that they would use Cardiff Airport out of the choices. These highlight the fact that Welsh people travel further than they need to fly to their destination. When asking, what are your reasons for choosing Cardiff, Bristol, or another airport? These responses seem to be very similar. The majority stated that they use Bristol Airport because it's cheaper and there is a wider choice of destination. One person has stated that travelling an extra 20 minutes isn't something they'd be concerned about. And another highlighted that they chose Bristol Airport over Cardiff Airport because of the public transport links are better. Some comments from the Welsh participants that chose other airports stated that the price was lower, they had more destinations to choose from and less stops. One person stated that the facilities were better, and another said that flying long distance means their choice is limited to London Heathrow or Gatwick. Heathrow is also the main destination hub for British Airways, swaying another person's decision. Almost all participants that chose Cardiff Airport stated their reason as convenient location. However, when asked what they consider when choosing an airport, they also added low prices and deals, destination choice, and facilities. suggesting they may be disappointed as it's becoming clear that Cardiff Airport is struggling to provide these desired services. Wales Online have carried out their own survey, asking readers, should the government devolve APD to Wales? 87% have voted yes, while 13% have voted no. The data collected suggests that devolving the tax could bring Cardiff Airport more success and the opportunity to fix some of the current problems. Encouraging more airlines to follow Qatar's footsteps to provide long-distance flights as well as lowering prices could help increase passenger numbers. I recommend that if the UK government could devolve the long-haul tax to Cardiff Airport, this could benefit both airports, with Bristol Airport focusing on being a short-haul destination airport and Cardiff Airport focusing on long-haul flights. They could work together and this could create a lot of money for the whole of the UK, not just certain regions.